Damien, a game that you had to win, I suppose, a derby game, but a hugely important victory in the end for your side.
Yeah, and deserved. Listen, Dublin derbies play a big part in you win the league. Our record last year in the Dublin derbies was fantastic. This year, maybe off to a slower start, draw against Pats, draw against Rovers. But tonight, I can't fault the guys. Absolutely brilliant, everyone. And especially second half, just playing with a tad more aggression, getting further up the pitch. And there was only one team ever going to win the game.
It turned into a bit of a tactical chess match. They were making changes, you were making changes. In the end, your changes proved dividend.
Yeah, well, here there seems to be a lot of talk about tactics in England and Ireland at the moment. That's our job. Like I said, if I'm just to let lads go out and roam around the pitch, I wouldn't be doing my job. So yeah, we're up against a good team, top players. They always change how they play and they get you thinking, so it's fantastic. It's exciting for me and Joe and the staff how they're going to set up and how we play against them. But like I said, tonight's all about us. Second half we didn't give them an inch, and as I just said there live on TV, we asked them just to get further up the pitch and suffocate them and keep them in their own half. We did that. Yeah,
you kept on knocking on the door, and eventually it proved you got the vital reward that you deserved.
Yeah, you're fabulous. Evan, talk about guys filling in and new roles. Evan, it's his run, that athleticism that gets us up the pitch. Could have had a free kick maybe. Then Ali sub made a big impression, affected the game along with John, along with Mipo obviously. Yeah, and it was you can say half scruffy goal, but no, you make your own look. We got up the pitch, and Mipo, clever finish. I think he hit an old-fashioned toe bog. So fabulous.
Yeah, it was when you're putting on a striker to come on, get that moment, he got it. But I thought the finish was beautiful, the change of body made, and you touched on then the old-fashioned toe buck almost. It might have even gone through a defender's leg. I haven't seen it back yet, but just beautifully in the corner.
Yeah, it was a fantastic goal, striker's goal you'd say. And I'm sure I'm going to get asked about him in all the media outlets here. That's how you respond to not playing. So we didn't start him tonight. He'll probably be, I know he'll be disappointed. Okay, how do you show your frustration? By coming on, working hard, working for the team and affecting games. And he did that along with the rest of the subs.
Over 5,000 here tonight as well. The majority went home very, very happy.
I only care about my three sides of the ground and making them happy, and we did it. So I'm proud, and I'm sure they're very proud of their team because the lads were top class.
League is so competitive, isn't it now? Every points are so vital.
Yeah, listen, it's going to be a different league from our point of view to last year. Last year we obviously came out of the traps and we stayed on top for a long time. So to win the league this year, as I've said openly to the guys, we're going to have to win it different. So it's just all about racking up the points, chipping away, and tonight was a big night.
Congrats, Davey.
Thank you.
Alan, 1-goal defeat in the derby. Your thoughts on that game? Frustration, I imagine.
Yeah. Look, it was really tight. There wasn't too many chances from both sides. Just switched off for one, and we got they capitalised on it. Obviously, you'd like to be better in possession of that, but there wasn't many chances in it from both sides. So it's one slip up and cost us.
That makes it probably even more frustration, does it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, because we worked extremely hard, and I think I'm not sure we got what we deserved there, but we need to work the keeper a bit more than that.
Still though, you had that late kind of ramble towards the end. You really ranked it up for the last maybe 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, I think bringing on James Clark, Conor Parsons, putting on, and change the shape, and we had to go. It's natural they probably drop off, so we need to ask more questions like that.
The game itself was so a chess match at times. You were making changes, he was making changes. It was a real tight game where I suppose it was ultimately always going to be one little moment, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I'm not sure how it was to watch now. It might have been boring enough, but tactically we were trying to get things right, and they're a good side, but we could play better, I feel, and that's what the dressing room feels, but it's a tough one to take.
It seems this season you can't catch a break. It's one win and then it's maybe a step back or whatever. It's always going to be a difficult game tonight, but you know where I'm kind of coming from.
Yeah, that's it. Look, come here, they're all tight games and tough games, so move on to next week.
Yeah, trying to build that momentum because the league is so crazy, isn't it? There's battles everywhere.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen the results now tonight, just there one, so just concentrating ourselves, so we have to lick our wounds after tonight.
How can you pick it up from here now? What's the
look, we come in and dust ourselves down and get going again, tomorrow, Sunday, whatever it be, and get a few lads back from injury as well, which will help.
It's difficult when it's like that, is it? When you're knocking on the door, you're looking for a break, and it's
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know.
I thought it was really tight. There wasn't many chances in it, and they got one and took it.
Thank you very much.
All right, thanks.